Maybe I shouldn't. Oh.
Okay, we are live.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to the Corporation of the Township of Bonnechere Valley. This is our regular council meeting on Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. It is 5:35 p.m. We're meeting in council and by Zoom, as you can see, and I'm calling this meeting to order. Are there any additions to the agenda? I see none. Then I have a resolution.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Just the resolution to approve the geotechnical hydrology that we reviewed at committee, please.
Yeah, sorry. I just looked at the agenda and I thought, oh no, I'm good. I've got the resolution, but it isn't listed. You are correct. Thank you. So I have a resolution dated this 13th day of January 2026 that the agenda be accepted as amended. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Meredith, second by Tracy. All in favor? And that is carried. Is there any pecuniary interest or the general nature thereof? I see a lot of heads saying no. As we gather this afternoon, we acknowledge on behalf of this council and our community that we are meeting on the traditional territory of the Algonquin people. We thank the Algonquin people and express our respect and support for their rich history. We are extremely grateful for their many and continued displays of friendship, and we also thank all the generations of people who have taken care of this land for thousands of years. And at this time, I have a resolution dated this 13th day of January 2026 that the minutes of the regular council meeting held on December 16th, 2025, as presented or amended, be hereby adopted. I'll ask for a mover and seconder to get it on the floor, please. Moved by John, seconded by Merv. Were there any errors or omissions? I see none. All in favor? And we have no delegations this afternoon. Reports have been filed. I have a resolution dated this 13th day of January 2026, whereas direction has been given to staff. Now be it resolved that the correspondence be filed. May I have a mover and seconder to get it on the floor, please? Moved by Tracy, seconded by Meredith. Anything further on correspondence? Seeing none, all in favor? Excellent. Boy, we're moving right along. I have a resolution dated this 13th day of January 2026 that the Township of Bonnechere Valley supports the Township of Edwardsburgh Cardinal September 29th, 2025 resolution and the Municipality of South Huron resolution of October 20th, 2025 regarding the Ontario Community Infrastructure Fund, also known as OSIF. And further, that the Township calls on the Government of Ontario to extend the annual OSIF envelope at not less than 400 million beyond its current 5-year term, ending in 2026, with no reductions in subsequent provincial budgets. The province be requested to index the total and annual OCIF envelope and each individual municipal allocation to the Ontario Consumer Price Index, calculated on a calendar year basis and dispersed in the first quarter of each fiscal year, and that the Ministry of Infrastructure establish a new 5-year OSIF funding framework that guarantees annual envelopes and allocation percentages by municipality, enabling long-term capital planning and stable cash flow management. And further, that this resolution be forwarded to the Honourable Doug Ford, Premier of Ontario, the Honourable Kinga Surma, Minister of Infrastructure, the Honourable Rob Flack, Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing, the Honourable Peter Bethlen-Falvey, Minister of Finance, Associations of Municipality of Ontario, Rural Ontario Municipal Association, Ontario Small Urban Municipalities, and the Federation of Canadian Municipalities. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by John, seconded by Merv. Anything further? All in favor? And I have a resolution dated this 13th day of January 2026 that the mayor and CAO are hereby authorized to execute the Green and Inclusive Community Buildings Program Agreement for the Eganville Community Arena GHG reduction in energy efficiency upgrades. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Meredith, second by Tracy. All in favor? Exciting. I have a resolution dated this 13th day of January 2020. This is when we spend the money now. Dated this 13th day of January 2026 that the Council of the Township of Bonnechere Valley authorizes the purchase of a condenser comp cooling loop IQ controller from Simcoe Refrigeration through Canoe Procurement in the amount of $375,000 plus tax. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by John, seconded by Meredith. All in favor? Awesome. I have a resolution dated this 13th day of January 2026 that the Council of the Township of Bonnechere Valley authorizes the purchase of a PHE brine pump preheat tank from Simcoe Refrigeration through Canoe Procurement in the amount of $325,000 plus tax. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Tracy, seconded by Merv. All in favor? I'm just choosing people now. I have a resolution dated this 13th day of January 2026, whereas the water and sewer manager deems the purchase necessary through a sole source as per Part 5 of Procurement Bylaw 2023-017. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Council of the Township of Bonnechere Valley approve the geotechnical, hydrological, and environmental services for the John Street project in the amount of $70,500 plus HST and provisional costs submitted by Gemtech Consulting Engineers and Scientists Limited. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Merv, seconded by Meredith. Anything further? All in favor? Awesome. I have a resolution dated this 13th day of January 2026, the bylaw 2026-001, being a bylaw to permit interim borrowing, bylaw 2026-002, being a bylaw to provide for interim tax levies, bylaw 2026-003, being a bylaw to establish water and sewer rates and charges, bylaw 2026-004, being a bylaw authorizing a site plan agreement with 100-123-4143 Ontario Inc., bylaw 2026-005, being a bylaw authorizing a recreation agreement with North Algonah Wilberforce, bylaw 2026-006, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of council, be read a first time, be deemed read a second time, be deemed read a third time, and passed. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Tracy, seconded by John. All in favor? And finally, we have a resolution dated this 13th day of January 2026 that the council meeting be adjourned at 5:42 p.m. May I have a mover and seconder, please? Moved by Merv, seconded by Meredith. All in favor? Great. Great job, everyone, today. Thank you, everyone. That was wonderful. Yay. See you guys soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.